Your shower is now ready.
Hi everyone, this is Indiana Jack and you're watching Adventures in Trucking. And today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to talk about a truck driver that was murdered for $7 that he had in his wallet. Now we've all experienced going to a shipper or receiver, and for whatever reason they won't take our delivery. If we're there early or if we're on time, whatever the reason, there's no parking for us, and they tell us we have to leave the property and go somewhere else to park. And that's what happened to a gentleman trucker named Jason Rivenburg from New York. Now Jason, just like you and I as truck drivers, he had a wife and 3 kids at home in New York. Jason arrived at Food Lion in Ellery, South Carolina to make his delivery, and they told him he was too early, that he had to leave the premises and come back in the morning. So Jason drove around to try to find a place to park that dark night. So he left Food Lion looking for a parking place nearby so he could come back in the morning, but there were no parking places at the Pilot or the Loves that weren't too far away from where he was. So he ended up going to an abandoned gas station just up the street. The little gas station in St. Matthews is where he ended up. And when he pulled in that night, he pulled in, found a nice place to park. He actually talked to his wife and kind of got situated for the night, got himself ready, and settled in for the night. My guess he had pulled in and then backed into this spot right here, which means this could be the actual ground of where the cab of his truck was, because he would have wanted to be out of the way probably. He was a very considerate guy. Right after he hung up the phone with Hope, his wife, and said goodnight, he noticed a little car across the street that pulled into the gas station. And boy, was he surprised at what happened next. A thug, and that's what he was, by the name of Willie Pelzer, and some of his cohorts pulled Jason out of his truck, which means the criminals would have got off the freeway probably here and pulled in here right up beside his cab. Now when the crooks got here that night, it was dark. They pulled in right here and thought, oh, we're going to get lots of money from this trucker. But they pulled him out of his truck, killed him, and only got $7. On November 1st, 2012, Willie Pelzer was convicted and sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole there in South Carolina. You know, there's absolutely no good that can come out of a story like this. But whatever good there could be, the lady, Hope Rivenburg, turned it around for the good of you and I, us truckers, and her husband, actually. Hope Rivenburg has started a whole campaign, and I'm sure you've heard of it, Jason's Law. She went to Washington and campaigned and actually testified right there to Congress for us to bring awareness of truck parking and the problem that you and I have every night. You know, thanks for watching. I'm Indiana Jack. Trucking really is an adventure. Thanks for watching.